Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, very good morning. Please mute your mic. All of you, please mute your mic. Hello, once again, I am requesting that please mute your mic. So, okay. So we are discussing about the microeconomics. Okay, in the part of this microeconomics, in the last two classes, okay, we discussed the important aspects related to economics. That is, what is economics and what is the origin of economics, and what are the definitions of the economics and scope of economics. Okay, importance of the economics, all this type of the aspects we covered in the last class briefly. Okay, in today's class, okay, that is in the first semester, that is the macroeconomics. Okay, in the basic concept, like we will try to discuss that the differences between microeconomics and macroeconomics. We know that the economics was separated from the political science in 1776 by Adam Smith. That's why he was called father of economics. His book was A Wealth of Nation. Before that, the subject economics, the subject economics was the part of the political science. But after the 1776, again in 1933, the person called Ragnar Frisch, the Sweden economist called Ragnar Frisch, he was divided the study of economics into two parts. That is microeconomics and macroeconomics. The first type, the subject was divided into two parts, microeconomics and macroeconomics. The micro means very small, whereas macro means large. The study of large units. Micro means the study of small units. Microeconomics deals with the economics behavior of small units of the economy, like individual, farm, consumer, etc. If we are talking about the microeconomics, the economy is dividing into small units. The whole economy dividing into individual units. In the name of the individual units, we are going to be discuss. Individual behavior, individual consumer, individual farm, one commodity price. Please, who are the sharing the screen? It is dividing the economy into small units and going to be discussed like this. Product pricing, that is individual commodity price. Factor pricing, there are factors of production like land, labor, capital, and organization. About these individual factors of production, about the individual price of the factors of production, about the individual income of the factors of production, that is the individually each and every factors of production, how it was decided, how it was determined. And there are many products, many commodities in the market. How the different type of the product commodity price are determining in the different markets. That consumer behavior, there are different type of consumer. I am maybe consumer, you are also consumer, but your behavior is different from my behavior. Like in the microeconomics, it is going to be discussed that each and every person individual behavior, not collectively behavior, not the societal behavior. It is the individual behavior. About the individual behavior, we are going to be discussing the part of the microeconomics. And it is going to be study of the farms and industry individually, the resources allocation and the welfare of the economics individually. Everything is individual only. The part of the microeconomics, each and everything is going to be discussed individually, not collectively. It is not a society welfare, it is an individual welfare. So like that, the economy dividing into small units are going to be discussed individually in the part of the microeconomics. But whereas in the macroeconomics is a study of the aggregates. Okay, the macroeconomics is the study of total. The macroeconomics is a study of all collectively. The macroeconomics is the study of society, country, all factors of production collectively, combinedly. Not individual firm, it is an industry. Not individual consumer, it is all consumer behavior. So everything is going to be discussed here collectively. So in the part of the macroeconomics, like it is going to study the behavior of aggregates. Aggregate means total, all combinedly, such as total employment. We discuss in the total employment, that is unemployment, and national income, not the individual income. If it is the microeconomics, you are going to discuss the individual income. But in the macroeconomics, you are going to discuss the income of all people. Income of all people is nothing but national income. Okay, about the national income, we are going to discuss general price level of the economy. So this is called, we can say that inflation. If it is the microeconomics, we are going to discuss the one commodity price. We are going to discuss one commodity price of one commodity. But when you are talking about the microeconomics, it is the price of average price of all commodities. That is called general price level. That is called inflation in the economy. Okay, about the inflation, we are going to be discussing the macroeconomics, whereas in the microeconomics, we are going to discuss the individual commodity price. And larger perspective, everything is collectively, everything is a larger perspective. Okay, everything is on whole economy going to be, so divided the economy into the different perspective or different categories, we can say. Okay, that is about the small differences between microeconomics and macroeconomics. In the microeconomics, we can say there are different topics like that, demand, supply, market, distribution, okay, utility, cardinal utility, ordinal utility, elasticity of demand. Okay, all these things are going to be discussed in the part of the microeconomics. But whereas in the macroeconomics, going to be discussed that national income, inflation, full employment, saving, investment, aggregate demand, aggregate supply. Okay, money, trade cycle. All these aspects are going to be discussed in the part of the macroeconomics. But in the microeconomics, the individual behavior like distribution, market, production, demand, supply, individual demand, individual supply. If it is the market macroeconomics, not individual demand, it is a collective, all commodities demand, that is called aggregate demand, total demand. Total supply, that is aggregate supply. So like we have some little bit of differences between microeconomics and macroeconomics in the study level point of view. Okay, in the economics, we have some basic concepts. We have some basic norms. Is it not clear my video? Somebody send the message. Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Your video is.
Sir, voice is not clear, sir.
Voice is not clear. Maybe please check from your end. Please check your mobile. All are having the same problem or one or two people? Please tell me.
No, sir, it's clear.
No, sir.
It is?
It's clear, sir.
No, sir.
It is
Okay.
clear, sir.
So
Yes, sir, it is clear, sir.
If any one or two people are facing the problem, that means that is your end. That is your problem. That is maybe from your side, your maybe mobile or your laptop.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
please check that. I think so. I'm thinking that everything is clear from my side. Maybe video or audio. I think. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So the basic concept of the economics. Okay, whenever we are talking about this economics, there is some basic points in the economics we have to understand. Okay, economics is nothing but the study of individual behavior of the country. Please, 1 minute. Okay.
Sir, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Sir,
Sir, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
sir, WhatsApp group ఏమైనా క్రియేట్ చేశారా ఎకనామిక్స్ కి?
No, that is I did not create it. If you want, you people create yourself. Otherwise,
Okay,
you
okay.
contact with the university people. That is, I think, it may not be required from my side. Okay, if
Okay,
you want
okay.
any communication, contact with the university people and create it yourself. Okay.
No, actually, no, we have a group for political science and public administration. That's
Okay.
why I asked even if it is there for economics.
So then, okay, here, who created individual faculty was created or department was created?
No, faculty and coordinators, I think. Meeting
So
coordinator.
okay, that's why I'm saying that you have to that will take care of the university, not from a side. Okay.
Okay. Someone from the group itself, it is created. I think we can join this group.
Yeah. So here I think someone is created and sent. No.
Yeah. But No, that is students mates, but it will not be much useful because if it is from the university, we'll get some information.
Okay, that please contact with the coordinator. Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
I had one doubt, sir.
Please tell me.
Sir, from how many days the classes are going on, sir?
Total 10
Sir,
classes.
I had joined today only, sir, for classes.
Okay, last 2 classes already over.
Okay, sir.
Last Saturday and Sunday 2 classes over. This is the 3rd class. So like this, total 10 classes will be there. Okay, so this is 3rd class, means again the 7 more classes will be there.
From whom
Every Saturday,
can I
Sunday
see in these videos in YouTube, sir? Last
Yeah,
classes, previous classes.
of course, it was there, but that about the YouTube class and everything, please contact the university coordinator. Okay.
Contact number, sir.
Uh-huh.
Can I have the contact number, sir?
No, that details I don't have. You can get in the university website, I think. About that one, I don't know. I'm outside.
Okay, sir.
I'm completely outside. I'm not at all related to university. Just they given the link, and I'm taking the classes from the outside. I'm not the faculty from the Ambedkar University. I'm the faculty of the Usmania University. Usmania University affiliated college university. Okay. If you have any doubts regarding the subject, please ask me. Other things I don't know. Okay. Okay, regarding the subject, you have any doubt, please ask me. Other doubts, I don't know. Even though you can ask, but I don't even
When
answer.
exam will conduct, sir?
That is what I'm saying. Everything, please contact with university. Regarding any subject, please ask me. Please. Okay, I don't know. What to give the information, I don't know, first of all. If I know the information, definitely I can give. Oh, unnecessary the time waste, that's all. Okay. If you have any doubt regarding the subject, please ask me. Okay, please mute yourself. I will continue my class.
Provide our communication details, sir.
Huh?
Provide our communication details, sir.
Provide my communication detail means university
You can-
communication, or what you want exactly?
Your communication details, sir. To clarify doubts, sir.
Okay, if you want the clarification, so here already, so in the first slide itself, I have given my number, no?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Sir,
Your screen is not visible, sir. What happened?
sir, we can't hear your voice, sir.
So this basic concept, whatever we are talking, this base in the basic concept, we can see what are the commodities. That is goods. Goods is. I told you many times, please mute your mic. Otherwise, I will remove. I told you many times, no, whenever you have doubt, then you unmute it, you can speak. Even if you unmute your mic, there will be disturbances for all. So if anyone will remove, at the end, I will give 10 minutes time for you. So at the time, you can ask your doubts. That too related to subject only. Other doubts, I don't know. I cannot clarify it. Please remember. Related subject, if you have any doubt, you can ask. In the last 10 minutes, I will give time for you people. Okay. So, economics is nothing but the study of human behavior. Okay, the study of economic human behavior. Okay, in the part of this economics, whatever we are saying that, the part of this one. So, the design is the most important component for economics. Since we have more designs, since we have more necessaries, to satisfy that desires, okay, to satisfy that requirement, the commodities are required. Okay, the desire is the most important base for economics. To satisfy the desires, the commodity is more important. Okay, the commodity is very essential. That's why the commodity called goods. Good is the one of the most important components of the economics. Okay, good is one of the most important components of the economics. So here, whenever good, nothing but this commodity is going to be satisfy our desires. Okay, good, nothing but it is a commodity. Commodities are preparing through raw material. Commodities are producing through raw material. Okay, whenever we are talking about the commodity, there are different types of the commodities like free commodity and economic commodity. Free good, economic good. Free good, nothing but the goods always available to the people with free of cost. Okay, free commodity, nothing but, okay, free good, nothing but this commodity always available to the public. Okay, available to the public with what is called free of cost. Okay, with free of cost, no price. So yeah, this commodity available with free of cost because always this commodity supply will be more than the demand. Permanently, the supply of this commodity is more than the demand. How many goods you are demanding? More than that, it is available in the nature. So since it is available in the nature permanently, more than your demand, this commodity is available with free of cost. For example, we can say air. Air is one of the free commodity. Like sunrise. Okay? Air is one of the commodity. Sunrise is one of the commodity. When you are consuming these commodities like air and sunrise, are you paying anything? No, you are not paying. Okay, you are not paying any price. So since you are not paying anything to get that commodity, it is called free commodity. Why you are not paying? Because this commodity is available in the nature more than your requirement, more than your demand. How much you are demanding, more than that it is available in the nature. So because of that reason, this commodity, for this commodity, you are not paying anything. That is called what is called free commodity. Like that, there is a one more commodity called, okay, there is a one more commodity called economic commodity. Okay, there is a called economic commodity. Economic commodity, nothing but this is the good available and you can consume after payment. Price is there for this commodity. If you are purchasing the commodity, that is called economic commodity, economic good. If you are consuming the commodity without purchasing, that is a free commodity. Simple. Okay? Say, for example, oxygen. Oxygen may be air. But whenever you are consuming this oxygen, you are paying something. That's why it is an economic commodity. Almost all commodities are economic commodities. Fan is economic commodity, mobile is economic commodity, bike is economic commodity, car is economic commodity, chair is economic commodity, pen is economic commodity, paper is economic commodity. Because all these commodities you are purchasing and consuming for your requirement, for to satisfy your desires. Okay, yeah, for this commodity, the demand is more than supply always, permanently. Okay, the demand is more than supply always, permanently. Since the demand is more than supply permanently, the price we have to pay. More than, see, for example, you are demanding, your requirement is 100 commodities, but only 50 commodities are available in the market. Automatically, what will happen? We have to pay a price. The seller will increase the price. Okay, since supply is less than the demand or demand is more than the supply, so there will be a price for this economic commodity. Okay, like free and economic commodity is one of the important type of the commodities. And another is public commodity, private commodity, and merit commodity. Public commodity, nothing but this is the commodity. Public commodity okay, public commodity, nothing but it is the commodity available to all the people. Maybe with payment or without payment, you can consume. We are not talking about the payment in case of the public commodity. For example, railway is a public commodity. After the payment, you can consume. Bus is a public commodity. Park is a public commodity. Private travel is a public commodity. Maybe it is a private bus. But if you pay amount, they will allow to use that to travel. Okay, that's why it may be private commodity or government commodity. If it is available to everyone, with payment or without payment, that will be called a public commodity. And private commodity is nothing but this will be under control of the private people, private individuals. Outside of the people may be allowed, may not be allowed, that is their interest. Car is a private commodity. Bike is a private commodity. Okay, your mobile is your private commodity. Okay, that will be with you only. Others may accept, may not be accept. Others may allow or may not be allowed. Okay, that is a point we can see in case of the private. And merit good, nothing but they are the public commodities. Okay, they are the public commodities given by the okay, so the merit good is a commodity is available to the everyone with free of cost by the government, like education, health, sanitation. All these commodities will come under the merit commodities. They are required to the whole society, but some of the people may utilize or may not be utilized. If the people are not able to utilize, so this commodity has to give by the government with free of cost, with affordable prices. With affordable prices. Okay, that is called a merit commodity. Like consumer goods and capital goods. Consumer goods, nothing but it is the good consumed by the people. Producer goods, capital goods, nothing but so the capital goods, nothing but they are the goods people are not consuming directly, but with that commodity, the another commodity is producing. For example, machinery. Machinery is not a consumer good, machinery is a capital good. Through machinery, we can produce another commodity. Like that. So, whatever the goods are using to produce another commodity, that is called capital goods. So, if the people will directly consume to satisfy their desires, will be called consumer commodities. Consumer commodities. So, like that, the commodities are going to be divided into different categories based on the payment, free or economic. If it is available with free of cost, it is called free commodity. With payment, the good available, that is called economic commodity. If it is available to each and everyone, it is a public commodity. If it is available to only some people, individual people, it is called private commodities. And if the goods are using for the consumption purpose, that is called consumer goods. If the goods are using for the production purpose, they were called capital commodities or investment commodities. So like that, these commodities are dividing into like different categories, what we can say. Okay, at the same time, whenever we are talking about this concept, like wealth is a concept, income is a concept. What is the difference between wealth and income? Income is a flow of income. Income is the amount received by the factors of production by involving the production process. Income is the derived from the assets. But wealth, nothing but it is the stock. Wealth, nothing but it is the form of asset. Asset. From that asset, how much amount you are receiving, that is called income. The asset values always maybe increases. For example, you have land, that is called wealth. Suppose you are working in some company and getting the 10,000 rupees income per month, that is called money. Okay, wealth is an asset form, whereas money is in the flow form, flowing from one to another, deriving from wealth, deriving from asset. Okay, is known as the what is called income and wealth. Scarcity. Scarcity means any commodity or any services, if not available according to our requirement, is called scarcity. For example, your requirement is 10 commodities. To purchase 10 commodities, around 1,000 rupees is required. But if 1,000 is not available with you to purchase 100 commodities, whatever the commodities you want, that is called scarcity. So scarcity, nothing but. So this is less than our requirement. Okay, not sufficient to meet our requirement. If that is the case, it is called scarcity. And another one is want. Want nothing but desires. Want nothing but necessaries. Want nothing but requirement. Want nothing but objectives. Okay, want nothing but need. Want nothing but things to achieve. So the wants and the scarcity. Generally, as I said in the last class, want, it is called desire or unlimited. Okay, want or unlimited. Whereas desire is a limited. Desire is a limited. Okay, want is unlimited. Desire, want and desire are unlimited. But whatever the things are necessary to satisfy this want or desires, they were called resources. Resources are scarcity. Okay, the resources are scarcity. Want and desires are unlimited. Whatever the things is required to satisfy our desires and wants is called, they are called very limited. That it is called scarcity. So because of the unlimited wants and limited scarcity, there is a word called priority. Okay, there is a word called priority, what we can say. And utility and equilibrium. Utility, nothing but whenever you are consuming commodity, you are getting the satisfaction. That satisfaction is called utility. Getting the satisfaction from the commodity and the services is called utility. Okay, whatever the satisfaction you are getting after consuming goods and services, that will be described as a Amma Krishnaveni. సైలెంట్ గా క్లాస్ వినుకోకుండా ఎందుకు డిస్టర్బ్ చేసుకుంటారు? మొబైల్ ల్యాప్టాప్ ముందర పెట్టుకుంటే హ్యాపీగా నేను చెప్పేది వినపడుతుంది, తినవచ్చు. మీరు దాని మీద ఏదో ఒకటి అట్లా ఏలు పెట్టారనుకోండి, ఏదో డిస్టర్బెన్స్ అవుతుంది. మీకు కాదు డిస్టర్బెన్స్, అందరికి డిస్టర్బెన్స్, నాకు డిస్టర్బెన్స్. ఓకే, శ్రీధర్ మీకే నేను చెప్తుండేది.
Sir,
చెప్పండి.
utility means satisfying a human want.
Utility means not satisfying the human want. Utility nothing but whenever you are consuming the commodity, whatever the things you are getting, whatever the satisfaction you are getting from the consumption of your commodity, that is called utility. To satisfy your want, resources are required, commodities are required. If you consume that commodity, then only you will get some satisfaction. Okay, that satisfaction is called utility.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
so
Yes.
that is the difference. Okay, equilibrium nothing but not change. not change nothing but how much you want your requirement. If you achieved that requirement, it is called equilibrium. For example, to meet your requirement, 10,000 rupees is required. Okay, your requirements are there. To satisfy your requirements, goods and services has to purchase. To purchase goods and services, suppose around 10,000 rupees is money is required. That 10,000 rupees is known as the what is called equilibrium. If more than 10,000 rupees there with you, that is called surplus. If less than 10,000 is there with you, it is called deficit. Okay, which is called deficit. What you can say? So these two things we can say in this particular aspect. Okay, so that's why utility and equilibrium and value nothing but monetary form. For example, this is the mobile. We can say that what is the value of this mobile? The price of this commodity is called value of this mobile. Okay, value and price both are same according to economics. Please remember, value of the commodity is called price. Price of the commodity is called value. That's why. So according to this economics, we can say that always the value, okay, value is equal to price. Value always equal to price. So under microeconomics and macroeconomics, study of individual is called microeconomics. Study of large is known as the macroeconomics. So like that, we are going to be discuss the whole economy with these basic points. Just to you try to remember whenever we are discussing about economics deeply, in deep manner. So these words are more important. These words we have to discuss. Okay, these points are very essential. So that's why I told you that so these points need. Okay, that's why these are called basic requirements of the economics. Basic requirement, basic needs are basic concept of the economics. Okay, this is the point. Okay, okay. In the tomorrow class, you are going to be discuss about the demand. Okay, on this now, please, if you have any doubt, please ask me. So I already told you. If you have doubt on the subject only, please ask me. Other things, I don't have any clarification. Regarding the subject, regarding the economics, please ask me anything. Okay.
So what is the meaning of commodity, sir?
What is the meaning of?
Commodity.
Commodity, nothing but a good. Commodity, you are talking about commodity, no?
Yes, sir.
Commodity, nothing but a good. Vastu అనేసి అంటాం. Okay, good.
Things, sir. Things.
Things also called commodity. Good things, everything will come. But in economics point of view, whatever the things available for the consumption only called good. Please remember, whatever the things is available for the consumption is known as the good. Generally, okay, that goods we can discuss again in different types. Intermediary goods, finished goods. Intermediary goods, nothing but they are unfinished commodities. They are the raw materials. Finished goods, nothing but they are goods directly consumed by the people. Okay, please, something is saying, you tell me.
So, what is the
Please.
so scarcity is
one step before equilibrium.
What is?
Equilibrium.
Equilibrium, nothing but unchanged thing. Equilibrium is nothing but how much you want, if that is available for you, that is called equilibrium.
Okay.
Okay? If it is available
Yes, sir.
according to your requirement, anything is called equilibrium. I told you example.
Okay, sir.
Here, you want 100
sure,
commodities. To purchase 100 commodities, 10,000 is required. If the 10,000 amount is available with you, you are in the equilibrium point.
Okay.
More than the 10,000 is available with you, that is called surplus. If less than 10,000 is
Surplus.
available, it is called a deficit. For example, to pass this exam, I think around 40 marks are required. If you got 40 marks in economics, you are in the equilibrium. If you got more than 40 marks, you are in the surplus. You got less than 40 marks, you are in the scarcity. Nothing but you are failing. Like that is called equilibrium. Equilibrium, nothing but, so level of the satisfaction is according our requirement.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So then
So
anything?
can you please explain me about the scarcity? Can you please explain me about the scarcity? Scarcity.
Okay. Okay. Scarcity, nothing but it is limited. Scarcity, nothing but limited. Scarcity, nothing but deficit. Scarcity, nothing but less than the requirement, it is available. Generally, this word scarcity going to be used in case of the resources. Okay, in case of the resources. Resources, that may be monetary resources, that may be natural resources, that may be natural human resources, whatever the things may be. Water resources, physical resources, whatever it may be. Okay, if these resources not available according to your requirement is called scarcity. Okay? Okay, now ask me doubt here. There are 2 more minutes is there.
Sir, till now we discussed whatever we discussed till now is only the basic concept of economics. No?
Today we discussed the basic concept of economics. In the last 2 classes, we discussed about the introduction, about the definitions, about the scope and limitations, about the importance also. Okay, in the tomorrow class, we are going to discuss about the main chapters, that is called demand chapter. Demand, utility, production. Okay, whatever I told you, these basic points, all these things will come as a separate chapters. Demand is a one separate chapter. Utility is a separate chapter. Production is a separate chapter. Market is a separate chapter. Like that, the different topics are there. Okay, tomorrow we are going to discuss about the demand analysis.
Sir,
Ah,
merit goods,
merit?
goods.
Merit good may be private commodity or government commodities, but these are the commodities are very important for the development of the society. Okay, when these commodities are very important for the development of the society, that commodity should be available to each and everyone. Okay, if the of course private people may not give it free of cost, so that's why the government has to come forward and provide it to the society. So which are more influential commodities in the society, like education and health. Education and health are the most important example for the merit commodities. Okay.
Means it should be beneficial for both private and public.
Anyone, maybe individually or government or anyone.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thanks.
Yes.